It's Dizzy. I am out at the farm and I am quite happy to report that the fence is 100% completely down. I got it finished yesterday. I was going to do a video then, and I'm going to admit I was exhausted. I made a video, but couldn't think clearly, so I had to keep stopping and think like how tired I was. I was able to pull some of the posts out by hand. And the rest, well, it's just a matter now. I need to get the tractor in here. I need to get these posts pulled out. Let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus, I think I have 4 for this fence here. This fence is just tied in place. It's not connected, and I was just to keep the horses away from the houses, since they do like to rub up on them. I really need to take that down, but I don't want to leave that in this area, and I need to open the gate to get it out of here. So that'll come. The owner of the farm wants the rocks. She has a place that she needs to put them, so they've been put in a pile here. I might move them. I talked to her yesterday. Yeah, today's Saturday, so I talked to her yesterday and told her that I'm going to need somebody with the tractor down here so I can get this all moved around. I do have some stuff that'll probably have to be buried, and definitely have pretty much changed where I'm going to be having the pen. I'd been going to have it over in this area. I'm wanting to move it up this way, plus over a little. Probably going to have to use the tractor to do a little bit of smoothing on the ground, and then it'll be a matter of figuring out exactly where the posts are going to go. I might try to figure that out tomorrow, because this area here is a pit. They dug it out for gravel, and then they filled it in with a bunch of bricks and whatnot, and it can be hard to figure out exactly where to put the post in because of that. So I'm going to try to figure that out. The pen is going to be, I'm going to have a 12 by 12 area. It's going to be the main pen, and then there'll be a 12 by 8 area that'll be the broody pen. The chicks that I have at home are basically old enough to come out, especially with as hot as it's been. We've had a few days this past week that the temperature was unofficially over 100, and then you add to that the humidity, and it was sunny out, and it just felt absolutely and positively horrible out here, which is why I didn't get everything done. Yesterday was a high of only around 70. It was cloudy, breeze blowing, but it took me a lot longer to get this fence out than I was expecting, so that's why I didn't come down with the tractor. It was around, I don't know, around 3 o'clock when I left. And yeah, I could work on this today, but there's a nature walk at a nearby state park that I'm wanting to go on, so Callie and I are going to be heading over on to that as soon as all the horses are done eating. But there you go. I was cutting the fence while I went, so over here I have fencing cut. I also had the fence that I'd be taking to Kentucky cut. That's over there. And the way that I'm doing it, I don't have the fence cut for going around the broody pen. That will happen when I'm ready to put that together. I'm not as worried about that as I am getting the rest of the house, the rest of the area done. These are the posts that I pulled out by hand. One of them broke. Also used the one broken one that I had to hold on the fence that I already had down so that I could cut it. The fence at the back here, I cut that as I went. Figured out how far I needed for each one, because when I make my pen in Kentucky, it'll be 12 by 12, and cut as I went. It made it a lot easier. Now I am going to need help with that fence that I cut down and have rolled up, it's almost impossible to roll it tightly by myself. So I will have people help me with that. So see, I got a lot of tomatoes in here still. So they will be going around the pen, like I said. And there's the fence from this side of the pen. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do with that. I don't know if I'm going to need any of it or not. So for now, it's just there. This is all the 2x4s that I had. They will, of course, be, what I need will be put up from that. And any that I don't need, I don't know that I'm going to be really keeping, because it's not necessarily in the great condition and it burn really well. So, especially since it's not pressure treated. That was probably a mistake that I made when I did this, that I didn't get pressure treated wood. It probably wouldn't have been a problem if it was painted, but it wasn't. So there you have it. I'm ready for the tractor. And this should be all done by next week. And then the chickens out first, and then get the broody pen finished, get the chicks out, and that'll be one less thing that needs to be done around here. I'm really looking forward to having the chicks out of my house and the chickens back out here, so I will talk at you later.